Hi friends, have you ever read New Age Western philosophy? We as Indians truly are indebted to the ancient Indian classics that have been written, and they offer a storehouse of knowledge. But if you ever want to venture beyond them and read a Western spiritual or a guru or a philosopher, I would request that Richard Bach must be on your list. There are many books written by him, and they're all bestsellers. Okay, they were all written from 1970s to 80s. Illusions comes to mind, a book where he talks about aviation as a form of kind of a meditative exercise. If you can only get lost in the flight, that would be a great experience, and that is almost like a life awakening experience. But the book that I want to talk about, the book that shook me to my core, is a book called Jonathan Livingston Seagull. It's a very small, short, fableish story about a seagull that lives with many other seagulls. And from birth, it is taught that how a seagull hunts is it flies low, it captures its prey, it gets it back, eats, and be merry. But this seagull was different. This seagull wanted to explore flying for the sake of flying. It wanted to have the joy of flying. So, it tried different flight routes, different flight variations, and in flight experiences. Okay. And the other seagull said, "What are you doing? This is not how a seagull is supposed to fly. You will not be able to get food." And so, in its endeavor, many a times, this seagull had to go without food. But that was the price it was willing to pay for the love of flying. As it went on, and it progressed in its ecstasy, it once reached a higher plane where it met other seagulls from an almost kind of an alternate world or a higher realm of existence who had also experienced similar flights of fantasy. It met many other seagulls who lived on a higher plane where all was joy and all was wondrous. After spending some time with them and learning about the beauty of life and the secrets of life, it came back to its own realm, that is Earth, where it now again met up the seagulls that it had known all through childhood, and teaches them that life is not about eating and surviving. It is about experiencing joy and moving to the next higher realm of ecstasy, where if you just believe that there is a higher purpose to life, one shall experience the joys too. It's a fable that has so many levels. Each word, each sentence has many levels of spiritual awakening that this small book can be read half a dozen times, and yet more beauty can come out of it. I strongly recommend this book to all those who love fables with meanings, who love a simple, crisp book which anecdotically explains to you what life should be. I was 32 when I first read it, and I was like, why did somebody not introduce me to Richard Bach when I was 18? If you still haven't read Richard Bach, please read it. There's a very interesting part about him. This book was written in 3 parts. The 4th part he never wrote. Then in 2012, he had a real life near death experience while flying. And when he woke up, he immediately said, I have to complete the 4th part of this book. Check out this book, in any of Richard Bach's books if you really want to enjoy a great fable and a great learning. Thank you, and do check out this man called Richard Bach. He is among the finest Western philosophers that I know.